Starting this video over, 2:20 p.m., June 3rd, 2025. I'm in Klinger, Iowa, which is just south of Reedland, Iowa. Is at the bank, Reedland, Iowa. There's my scarred finger. 10.7 inch hands, 10.7 inch, 10.5 inch wide paper, 10.7 inch hands. June 3rd, 2025. This is for youtube.com/@ WADEALANHEINEMN. Just at Reedland Bank. I left the place where I stay, half mile north of Fairbank, at 11:10 a.m. I went to Casey's, the gas station, Fairbank first, then USPS, then Yoder's Amish store, then my parents' red and white barn home. I was at my parents' red and white barn home for about an hour or so. Then I drove to Reedland Bank at about 12:45 p.m. and I got there around that, a little after, about 10 minutes after that, and I was there. And 1:55 p.m., that's usually an hour off on the printouts. And I had about an hour discussion with my parents at their red and white barn home. This is my printout after paying the $5,000 approximately in land contracts. There's where my account is at today. I have no reason to be stealing or scamming people. I have money in the bank from the property I sold, so whatever indication I scam people is a lie as usual. This is from my paying off my Ford Explorer. There's a payment to eBay. That's just a random one I'm showing there. And that was on the June 11th. eBay. Page 2. Some of my payments here. And some of these are approximate dates because they don't always post on the same day. Some of them are the same day, some of them are. Here's when I got a tire at Ike's. It said posted June 18th. So I don't know what day, if it was June 18th or what around then, but I got a new tire for the front right of my tires on there. And the next day I went back to Waterloo to have it balanced at a different place. There's another eBay payment on June 20th for something. I don't remember what all these are for exactly. And a couple more for eBay on June 23rd. 124.66, 129.46 on June 23rd, 2025. And Liberty Mutual for my car insurance came out on June 24th. Last page. There's my F350 payment to Green State Credit Union. Anybody claims any connection to my F350 or this vehicle, which is the Ford Explorer again, and it's at 109,202 mileage, is a criminal. And you can see on this paper, probably 11 inches paper, and you can see my hand is 10.7 inches. Get a flatter area here. 10.7 inches. And you can see I'm still in Klinger, Iowa. I'll just face it back a little bit there. Open the door a little bit to show I'm here. This is the old general store. It's closed now. As you can see, I'm just parked in front of that. I've been posting again about Larry Silverstein and the comments he made after September 2001 when the World Trade Center was attacked. That Larry Silverstein, who had just bought the World Trade Center buildings just weeks prior to September 2001, he collected a double indemnity policy for $2 billion when the buildings were destroyed. He had just bought them weeks before. And on public television just after, he told firefighters to, quote, pull it. These are exact words, pull it, and then we watched the building collapse. Regarding the day September 11th, 2001, he was referring to that the building collapsed. And pull it are demolition terms, meaning that there were explosives already installed in the building. You don't install explosives in a building unless you intend to demolish the building, meaning Larry Silverstein would have known that the building was going to be destroyed. And then he collected $2 billion from insurance. I posted again about that today, and you can see that Building 7 collapses just like a planned, engineered implosion of a building. It looks just like any other well-done implosion of a building, planned demolition of a building. He collected $2 billion. He had just bought the World Trade Center towers, buildings, weeks before, and he told firefighters in public television interview, told firefighters that to pull it, and then we watched the building collapse. Those are his exact words. Larry Silverstein. I had nothing to do with 9/11. They've tried to indicate I had something to do with it in the past. So I've caught someone in their own words. And with the footage of the Building 7 collapsing, looks just like a controlled demolition. Signing off. YouTube.com/@ WADEALAN HEINEMN X.com/WADS2ND. Not been on a plane or jet since 2011. Not afraid to go on one. I do not work for anyone else, nor have I gathered stones for anyone. I should say I'm not afraid and any more than anyone else is to get on a plane or jet. I just have not traveled since 2011. I was born 11/4/71 in Iowa, graduated Wapsie Valley High School in 1990. Male heterosexual, never been LGBTQIA. Wade Allen Heineman, father of a child, 1995. Nothing has changed since then. Still male. Male testicles, male penis, 8 to 9 inches erect, 3 to 6 when I'm not erect. That's the facts in the face of surveillance lies that depict me as a female or transgender.